Good morning, baby dolls. How are you guys doing? I hope you are well. Welcome to episode number 48 of Let's Play Through Final Fantasy Origins, specifically Final Fantasy 1 on the PlayStation 1. In our last episode, we continued making our way through the Temple of Chaos from 2,000 years in the past. And I gotta tell ya, it was a struggle. Poor Burl was really having a hard time with those green dragons and their spell. I think it's called Toxin. It's the AoE spell that just decimates his HP bar. It was really rough, but we made it. We found a room where there was a weird stone tablet, and we decided to just try playing the lute. I mean, what better time to just sit down with your buddies and play some music than in the middle of a creepy castle with monsters everywhere? Well, Rohit seemed to think so anyway, and now we are here in another area that was revealed to us after we played the lute. So let's continue journeying forward. Oh, thank goodness. Just dragon zombies. I am so grateful. The green dragons on that other floor, you guys, it was a mess. Well, I'm sure you know. You watched episode 47. You saw everything I went through. You know the struggle as well as I do. But the good thing is we do have 3 different ways that we can dish out AoE heals. As you can see, I was already kind of spamming them just in preparation of the dragon zombies being obnoxious little fart bags. But they actually weren't that bad. But I definitely, when I encountered those black knights, I was just muddling them, letting them fight each other, and I was spamming my AoE heals just to bring everyone back up, because we are kind of running out of our spells. The charges specifically on Melvin are getting a little bit low. Oh, these guys. You guys are such a pain in the butt. I think they don't like fire, right? I think fire is what really chaps their butts a little bit. And you know what? We'll try muddling them, and then I'll just throw out an AoE heal just to see if we can get a little bit lucky. Maybe Venom Blade would have been the ticket item here, but it is what it is. I just don't want to see those green dragons anymore. Honestly, I'm okay with any other enemy showing their face. Please, have a seat. Let's get a cup of coffee together. But those green dragons, absolutely not. Please go away. I never want to see them ever, ever, ever again. But we won't dwell on it. It's all good in the hood. We're actually doing okay now after my little hackney round of healing in our last encounter before we ended our previous episode. So we're just kind of making our way through. We've not found any living souls that have really wanted to talk to us at all here in the Temple of Chaos. So we don't even know, are there people here? Who are we looking for? What are we actually doing? All we know is that the forces of the Fiends from our present era and our present day, all of those elemental energies were kind of coming together at the Temple of Chaos. So we can assume there's still something going on here, some kind of evil force either generating the negative energy, or maybe we're going to stop everything before it starts. We don't really know for sure. This game's not been that specific regarding the plot at any point, so we certainly should not anticipate receiving a whole lot of backstory to this either. But we can only assume our objective, our mission is to maybe halt the sinister plotting and planning that had taken place revolving around the Fiends originally. Now, 2,000 years in the past seems like a really far journey to undertake going backwards, but I guess it's okay. Let's actually run up. I think this, because all the other rooms, we've kind of just been going in a big circle, so I'm trying to hug walls now and look for any change in the direction that the pillars are heading in. I think takes us to the stairs. I think just remembering the layout of the Temple of Chaos, all of the access ways are in the far corners of the actual temple. So the very far, like northwest, far northeast, far southeast, and far southwest. So we really need to go to those main access points to, I think, find the stairs that we need to take. I'm pretty sure is the layout here. And I should be looking more, oh gosh, Chimera and then Rios is the advanced version. I don't think so, Rios. I don't really like your face. I don't know what you're going to do, and I really don't know if I want to stay long enough to find out. So we're gonna have to kill you real quick. We're gonna let Big Daddy Burl take care of that Ooh, Blaze. That's probably going to hurt. Oh, maybe it's not. I don't know why Toxin hurts Burl so badly, but then nothing else really scratches him at all. I'm not even sure. Have we seen the spell Toxin? I know we don't have it. Or do we? Maybe I'm just a doofus and we've had it the whole time and I've just not used it. Is very, very, very possible. Not my proudest moment if that is the case and I actually have it on someone. But I'm not even going to mess around and look at it now. I'm still going to get out as many Healing Helm casts as or I should say the AoE heal casts that I can. And just try to get rid of this guy and keep moving. Just a mess. That last floor. And I probably loitered there a little too long. We didn't find that much. The chests that we did identify had money, and we don't need money. We're getting plenty of money from the encounters, even if we were kind of low on cash. So, I don't know. That was a waste for me. But let's take the stairs. Oh, we're on the first floor. Fascinating. Well, I guess we'll continue. I wonder, did we just do a big old loop-de-loop? It feels that way. I kind of want to run back now and just see. But we'll wait. We'll hold off before we get too worried about backtracking. Because I really don't want to have to run back through some of these floors just with all the enemies that we're encountering and how tough they really are. I'd rather just stick to my guns and run in a circle even if I have to, and then come back out and then try a different route, if that makes sense, versus backtracking every single time. Oh, Lord. It might just be something we have to do, but we won't worry about it yet, my darlings. Oh, no, no, no. After all, it is called the Temple of Chaos, so it is a bit preposterous for us to expect this to have been a cakewalk or to be straightforward. I mean, chaos is in the name, you guys. I mean, if anything, chaos has been kind of the name of the game for a while. We just were very fortunate to encounter smoother sailings for a little bit there. But yay, there's a level 4 Rohit, 7 HP, some agility, some intelligence, and more luck. The more, the merrier when it comes to luck. I'm just going to throw it out there. And really, 2 steps game, and you're going to do this to me? Those chimeras aren't too bad, though, so I probably shouldn't whine too much. But there's Melvin's level, 8 HP, more endurance, and that is really not a lot, Melvin. That's nothing at all. But okay, we're back on the first floor. Oh, we're now on the outside because we started out on the inside and we saw some of those pathways were blocked. That in the present day Temple of Chaos, because everything is in ruins, you're able to kind of just run through everything without needing to, I guess, go around the perimeter and then find a way to the central section of each various floor. So we are actually making our way through some new territory, which is really all I was wanting, was for us to just make sure we were going in any sort of new direction, even if it's not the perfect direction or if it's not the direct path we need to be taking, or if we're taking the longer way, I guess. That's fine. I just want us to be going somewhere new instead of running around chasing our tail. I mean, we're still kind of chasing our tails, but it's okay because we're healing, we're feeling good, we're not fighting those dragons, so life is good. I think Burl's like, please, I don't even care anymore. As long as I don't have to mess around with those dragons, we're good to go. So we'll see who dares show their... Oh, my lord. You chimeras. Why? Stupid chimeras. How dare you approach me? Did you not see what's happened to all of your other friends? That's right, friends. I'm back to talking crap now because we are kicking some serious booty. All right, let's continue making our way. And we'll see... Oh, clay golems. It's been a minute. I really don't know about these guys. I think they're gonna be a problem, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know what they're weak to. We'll just give it a whirl and see. I think this should be fine. Well, no matter. We'll just try it and see. Oh gosh, except we missed the muddle, guys. That is not what I'm trying to see at all. Please. Please die. They're really not that bad themselves, though, so I think I can take it easy. I'm just on edge now after that other floor. I thought we were in the clear. So can you guys imagine if your levels were not as grossly bloated as mine. What a pain in the patootie the Temple of Chaos right now would be. Holy cow. I don't even know if I could do it. I would have to now use this as an opportunity for grinding and for getting our levels up. It would have to happen. Okay, long hallway. Are we really going to do this? Oh, no, Muzz. It's been a minute. I can't remember. I don't remember if these things are undead or... I don't think they're a problem. Well, that could be problematic if all 4 of them get to go. So let's not really loiter and idle with these guys. I think they're kind of old news, though. They really don't like Rohit, that's for sure. And I'm not digging that either. I don't really want them focusing him down too much. But at least my mages are looking good. I mean, the other 2, Tyrone and Melvin, they're like the only 2 that really have not had a hard time since we've come back to the Temple of Chaos in the past. So I think they're loving this because they were the 2. Well, Rohit's kind of had a hard time for a little while, and then he kind of peaked and was really kicking some serious butt. And then he's kind of just maintained for a little while, I would say. He's not doing badly, and he's not needing to be dragged across the finish line like he really was. I think the issue was him being at the start of the formation. I'm pretty sure the enemies always, I shouldn't say always, I think the way the algorithm is structured is the enemies are more likely to focus the first person in your party or the person at the front of your formation. So honestly, there should have been a point where I probably switched it to Burl, but I didn't because I like the way Rohit looks and I kind of like the idea of him leading my party. I don't know why. I'm just getting into the role playing, I guess. And it would have been fine having Burl be kind of my focal protagonist, I guess, and the leader of my little troop. Get blocked, bro. Get blocked. But I don't know. We started with Rohit at the front, and I kind of just liked keeping him at the front. It was more just a weird roleplay decision, I suppose, than it was a strategic one. But if you were going for the strategic element, then it really should have been... Oh, there's nothing up this way. Guys, now we might be running in the wrong direction. Those golems make me nervous when all of them start casting that haste crap because one wrong move for me and that could be someone entirely just gone, like from full HP to 0 HP. And I'm not about that life at all. So let's try Venom Blade again. I don't think we've gotten this to work on anyone since we came here into the Temple of Chaos. I really don't think it's worked at all. Please do not do anything to Burl. Just leave Burl alone. They don't do a lot of damage, though, physically, do they? So if we can just kill them... Oh, thank goodness. There goes 3 of them. That's what I'm talking about. So this would probably be a good enemy to chill and get heals out on your team from your healing helms and your healing staff. I'm not going to sit here and exploit it. I don't really think it's necessary, but if you were kind of struggling... This would be the encounter that I would kind of just sit here and leave them muddled and just do heal after heal. Because when you think about it, if you get the 3 AoE heals off, it's about 60 HP to everyone each time. So if you do that 2 or 3 times, that's a considerable chunk of HP for your whole party to get for free. Again, I'm trying to hold on to my spell charges and I'm trying to hold on to what few antidotes I have remaining. Or not antidotes, potions that I have remaining. So I think we'll wrap this up. I will still have 3 more go off. Everyone else is okay. It's really Rohit at this point. Seems like we're just kind of passing the baton of who's feeling the burn. So it went from Burl to Rohit, and then who knows, maybe Melvin will be struggling in our on our next floor. Who knows? All we can do is keep on trucking and do our best to prepare for whatever lies ahead. But I kind of like the element of uncertainty to being here. It kind of adds to that suspense, right? Like you are one of the 4 warriors of light and you just genuinely don't know what to expect or what's going on. I don't know, for me, I kind of like it, but I can see it also being nerve-wracking if you don't have the levels or the HP or everything else. Well, I'm happy that we're at least almost back to everyone having full HP, and we've not needed to mess around with potions or anything. And what on earth? Y'all, I don't even know where we are. We'll just, I guess, keep running around and see where we end up. Another group down. Let's keep on trucking. I don't know where this floor is actually leading us. I'm guessing we're going in the right direction, but like I said, who honestly even knows at this point? I guess the thing is, we'll get where we need to be when we need to be there. So I'm gonna try, I guess we only have one pathway we could take. This is where a map would actually be extraordinary. It would be nice to kind of be able to trace my steps just to sort of have a visual depiction of where I've been, where we're kind of going, and I guess you could do it yourself. That's what we used to do as kids, but ain't nobody got time for that right now. But what we do have time for is another level on Burl, 15 more HP, some more strength, some more intelligence, some more endurance, and some more luck. I like it when they get quite a bit of the stats. It feels bad when they get like 1 HP and then maybe luck. Well, let's just keep on going. We may not have a map, but the enemies can't outrun us forever. And oh, there are stairs here. Really, game? Right before we take the stair? Lich! It's you! Again! And normal music. What is this? Well, it looks like we are revisiting some faces from the past. I really don't think he's going to be that big of a deal, but I'm entertaining. No, you know what? I think Lich will be fine. I think especially, I will go ahead and just put haste on Burl, and that should take care of it. Now, they're all a little tougher than they were in present. Okay, well, I take it back. Maybe he is gonna be a problem, and the lack of boss music threw me for a loop. Okay, Lich, I see you. My little rinky-dinky stinky heels are not gonna do anything, but you know what will do something? Burl. So please take several seats and get out of my face. I don't think Lich was expecting that either. I wish he had said something, though. It feels like Lich, it's been so long. But of course, he wouldn't remember us or even recognize us because this is the past. So he has no idea who the heroes/warriors of light happen to be. But okay, there goes Lich, almost in a somewhat unceremonious greeting and swift goodbye to him. But it's okay. I think everyone else looks pretty good. What I will do, oh goodness, I will just use up my cure wands on everyone else, and then we'll actually call this a little bit of a shorter episode since we did take out one of the fiends again. So I think you guys can probably deduce from this encounter that yes, we are going to have to find ourselves face to face with the remaining 3 fiends as well. And there's really no guarantee that once we even kill them again, that it's all over, because the question does remain, were the 4 fiends really the brains behind this whole operation of taking over the world, or were they merely pawns in someone else's game and plotting and planning? Who really knows? But we are here on basement level 2 is what I guess that is. So at least we know we're going in somewhat of the right direction because we are finally seeing some new floors. So we will continue all of the wonderful adventuring, and by wonderful I mean painful because these enemies are driving me to drink, but we will persevere. We'll find the remaining fiends, and if there is a head honcho, we'll kick his butt too. But until then, everyone, take care, be good, and I, your host Rabbit, look forward to seeing you in just a moment in episode number 49 of Let's Play Through Final Fantasy Origins, specifically Final Fantasy 1 on the PlayStation 1. I look forward to seeing you guys soon.